Welcome back, beautiful New York tri-state area and beyond. You're listening to a moment of Zen right here on 710 WOR, the voice of New York, iHeartRadio. I'm your host, Zen Sams. Welcome back to the Bosque Ranch Live speaker series, all leading to the September 12th concert experience in Weatherford, Texas, where storytelling doesn't just live on screen, it comes to life on the land itself. Joining us right now is Danielle Vasinova. She's an Emmy-nominated actress known for her work in 1923 and the Madison, bringing strength, depth, and authenticity to a genre that is having a major cultural resurgence. Danielle, welcome to the show, superstar.
Hi, thanks so much for having me.
I'm so excited to chat with you. So, there's this major conversation happening right now around training versus access. So, many actors follow traditional paths, right? Formal training,
Yeah.
technique, years of auditioning. Yet only a
Yes.
small percentage break into high caliber projects. And at the
Mhm.
same time, audiences are craving authenticity over polish, which is
Mhm.
really reshaping casting decisions across the industry. So, Danielle, let's start at the foundation. What did your traditional training look like, and how did that discipline ultimately lead you to your breakthrough projects like 1923 and the Madison?
I mean, like a lot of actors, I started in theater. I started off doing, Strindberg and Chekhov and Shakespeare and the Suzuki method and training in the voice and pretty much a traditional training background. And then I studied with Ivana Chubbuck, and then I went on to study with Bob Carnegie at Playhouse West. I did Meisner with him, and I was raised on a farm. I'm kind of half farm girl, half city girl. And so I have a pretty extensive equestrian background in Western, hunter jumper, dressage, side saddle, saddle seat. And it was sort of I don't know, it was sort of just a story of when two worlds collided essentially, my theatrical training and my equestrian training. And it was sort of like the perfect storm that led me into this world.
Well, that's such an important reminder because what looks like an overnight moment is usually years of preparation meeting the right
Yeah.
opportunity.
They always say like an overnight success is 10 years in the making, or it could be 15 years or 20 years, what have you. People, they just see sort of the tip of the iceberg, right? But they don't see everything that's going on underneath the surface.
That's exactly correct. So let's chat about your path to the Sheridan universe. So the Sheridan universe has become one of the most powerful storytelling ecosystems in television. I mean, blending character driven narratives with that sense of place and legacy that
Mm,
feels almost cinematic in scale.
mm.
What specifically led you into the world of Taylor Sheridan? Was there a defining audition, a moment, or a shift that opened that door for you?
I always felt that I was right for this world. I always felt very connected to it. It just sort of it was serendipity, and it sort of just all had to kind of line up. I was doing a shoot for Condé Nast in Cappadocia, Turkey, and I got done with that shoot and I didn't have any jobs lined up. And I was kind of, to be honest, like at my wits' end a little bit with the acting because I don't know, I had just reached a boiling point. And I was like, oh, I'm just going to go and enjoy like a European summer and have fun with friends and just stay over there for a couple months. And something told me to come back. And I jumped on a flight from Europe and went to New York and went to my sister's house. And sure enough, I got an audition right away for 1923. And I put myself on tape. And I got another audition shortly after that for the Madison. So I put myself on tape for that and booked 1923. And then when I had to do this whole big Comanche dialect scene down in Austin, Texas for that, and when I left set that day, my manager called me and he's like, "You're still in the mix. You're still in the mix for the Madison." I was like, "What?" I thought I was dead in the water on that one. And yeah, and so it turns out, within a very short period of time, I booked those roles back to back. And I remember saying like, if I'm not meant to do this anymore, just, like, release me and let me go, and then I got sucked back into it, and here I am.
I love that because getting into that universe isn't just about talent, it's about alignment and with a
Mm.
very specific tone and truth. And
Yeah.
really, uh, it's what's meant to be. Now, let's chat about the Western resurgence and audience craving. So, we're seeing a massive resurgence in Western storytelling, and it's not accidental. Audiences today are overwhelmed. There's too much content,
Yeah.
too many platforms.
Yeah.
What's cutting through is storytelling that feels grounded and emotional and rooted in something real, right? So, from your experience, why do you think audiences are connecting so deeply with these modern Western stories right now?
I think that, I mean, that's a great question, and I think you just said it. I think, we're in a world full of technology and AI, and things are moving so fast. And I think that's what people are identifying with, is something tangible and something real. A connection to the land, to people, to your neighbor, to horses, and these really traditional, beautiful stories. And it's that human connection, I think, that we are all craving right now.
You're right. You're right. That really hits because people don't just wanna watch something anymore, they wanna feel something that stays with them, and I think
Exactly.
all of these productions really transcend that, and they evoke emotion, they really do. You fall in love with the characters and the setting, and you're rooting for them or not, but you definitely get transported into this world that is so well done and so well thought out with such incredible talent at the forefront like you and the music, and it all converges together. It's truly remarkable. Now I wanna talk
Audiences,
about
yeah,
oh, yeah.
audiences are empathic, right?
Yeah,
They
yeah,
feel, and that's what we want. We wanna be able to feel something in our lives.
you're 100% right. Now I wanna talk about representation and presence. So representation in film and TV is definitely evolving, but there's
Mm,
still a gap. There's still a gap, especially when it comes to layered, powerful female roles that carry both strength and cultural nuance.
mhm,
How
mhm.
do you approach bringing authenticity and strength and presence to your roles, especially in a genre where so much is communicated through stillness rather than dialogue?
Mm, mm. There's so many layers to that question, I mean, I am for the girls, and I draw a tremendous amount of strength from my heritage and from the women in my life, from my mother, from my grandmother. Um, and I just think that there's so much in the subtleties of a performance. There's so much simply in the eyes, in the breath, in the movement. And there's a lot of power in that, you know. And I mean, it's very important to me to maintain um and honor, tribal authenticity. I'm Cherokee and Sioux, but like on 1923, I played Comanche, and I had a Comanche dialect coach, and they were so good with me. But it was so important to me to do right by the Comanche people, and to maintain that authenticity is paramount.
Well, that's the magic of it, right? When presence becomes just as powerful as words. So let's talk about the Bosque Ranch live experience. So we're seeing a shift from passive entertainment to immersive experiences. Fans
Mhm.
don't just want to watch a show, they want to step into the world behind it. That's exactly what Bosque Ranch Live is building. So you'll be part of the experience at Bosque Ranch. What does it mean to you to step off screen and connect with audiences in a setting like this, especially, um, leading into the September 12th concert?
I mean, I love this, right? I mean, this is real. I mean, you can't catch a dance with me if you're not there, right? So it's music. I think we have Chef Gator cooking. It's, Danny Rose, and we have so many great bands that are going to be there. Shane Smith, and it's just fully immersive. It's laughter, it's friends, it's fun, it's family. It's we can dance and just celebrate and be together. You know, it's that sense of community that I think is so important, and I think that's what everybody's craving nowadays.
And that's what makes this so special. It's no longer just storytelling, it's shared experience. And for those of you out there who want to be part of that experience, who want to come down and hang with Danielle and myself and all the other cool, incredible talent and musicians, it's definitely open to the public. So can't wait to
Let's
see you all
go.
there. Yeah, let's go. So let's talk about that moment. So this isn't just another concert. It's a curated moment where music and storytelling and culture all intersect. In a world full of noise, those moments are becoming more valuable than ever. You would agree, right, Danielle?
Yeah, it's the human connection, right?
Right.
Yeah.
So for someone hearing about Bosque Ranch Live for the first time, why is September 12th the kind of experience you definitely don't want to miss?
I mean, this is something you have to be there for. You cannot tune into this from your computer or your phone. You know, you cannot be FaceTiming. It's like you have to be there. You have to see it, feel it. It's a full, sensory experience. The taste, the sounds, the touch, the dance, the just everything is going to make you feel something, and it's going to be so much fun.
Thank you so much for joining us. What a powerful conversation, Danielle.
Thank you so much.
This has been the Bosque Ranch Live speaker series, all leading to the September 12th music concert series taking place directly on the ranch in Weatherford, Texas, where storytelling, music, and experience come together in a way you truly have to feel in person. You can head directly to bosqueranchlive.com to get your tickets, and you can also check out Danielle directly on the gram at Danielle Vasinova or on her website at daniellevasinova.com. You're listening to A Moment of Zen right here on 710 WOR, the voice of New York, iHeartRadio. We'll be right back after this.
A Moment of Zen is brought to you by Bosque Ranch Live Concert Series. Country music's roots are deep and diverse, with stories told through raw emotion that bridge tradition and progress. Master storyteller Taylor Sheridan's music concert series at Bosque Ranch offers audiences the chance to experience both the finest country music artists and up-and-coming artists, while celebrating the Western way of life and championing the people and brands that shape the community. Head to bosqueranchlive.com to learn more.